The Halls of Amenti, The Inner Chamber of Uluru, done by Brenda Lanyon, Sacred Sites here. The Halls of Amenti Meditation, Part 4. I want you now to sit back and relax. Close your eyes, turn your phone off, and just relax your body. And let go of anything in your mind. And inhale a few deep breaths. And then exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now I want you to picture in your mind's eye a beautiful beach with golden coloured sand. You can smell the ocean. You can feel the sand in between your feet. You can see the sand dunes and the vegetation that's growing on them. You can hear the birds in the sky and the waves crashing to the shoreline. You are relaxed and walking down that sand dune now and heading towards the shoreline. Now dip your toes into the water and feel the refreshing, cold water lapping at your toes. Now let's just walk along the shoreline. Our bodies are completely relaxed and we have surrendered into this meditation. Now as you're walking and taking in the beautiful scenery, I want you to draw to your heart energy and to your heart center. I want you to feel the heartfelt resonance with earth. Link your heart and connect it to earth's wisdom. You can do this by sending appreciation and gratitude for nature itself. Feel your body shift and your mind relaxed as your heart now is connecting to the pineal gland. And see it in your head as a crystal palace within your brain, switching on the antennas, then tuning it on to the higher realms of light and the higher mind. You may see lights in front of your eyelids, and this is perfectly fine. Enjoy the sparkle of lights, or as they've been come to know, the sparkles of angels. Now in your mind's eye, I'd like you to find the secret side of Uluru by remote viewing it. Find the entrance by sussing out the lands and surveying the energetic. You are now standing in front of golden gates, and on either side of the golden gates there's Anubis, the guardian in the stone, watching, protecting, and allowing who enters the golden gates. And as you approach the golden gates, Anubis allows you entry. You give thanks to this guardian stone. And right in front of you, you can see a crystal palace. And you know that it is activating your pineal. And right in front of you is a beautiful spiral staircase leading down. Walk down this beautiful stone spiral staircase now, enjoying each step, and enjoying each moment that you are ascending down into the center of Uluru. When you reach the bottom of the spiral staircase, you meet your dragon in the great hall. You rebond and rejoin with your dragon guardian. Notice its colors, notice its shape, and remember its energy. Your dragon friend now takes you to the first level of the Halls of Amenti. And here you can see many, many niches in the wall. But know that each of these niches represents a room, a storage area for you. You find your name on one of the niches and you press it, and you are allowed entry into your own personal room in the Halls of Amenti. It is so deceiving from the outside. It is an only little small stone with your name carved in there. But once you press it, you enter into a massive room with your own bed, lounge room, and bedroom, with all your favorite things in there. And there's writings all over the wall of all of your past incarnations, current incarnation, and future incarnations. Installed on another wall is all your knowledge and wisdom that you have gained throughout all these incarnations. And on the last wall, you can see your direct path of future lifetimes and what you are here to achieve in your soul's goal sheet. And now that you have rested and become reacquainted with your personal room, you want to explore the rest of the Halls of Amenti. You go back to the bottom level and you walk around exploring all the pillars, all the decorations. And in the middle, there is a crystal table and crystal chairs. And you take a seat and you just let your eye roam over everything. You see the lights again within your eyes, sparkling on the back of your eyelids. And you are aware now that this is the BA point, the energetic entry point of the higher self. Show appreciation for this BA point and the higher self capabilities. Know at this moment you are receiving your own Godhead, a gift given to you as you are not separate from your own divinity, but your own divinity is in your physical body as well as your spiritual bodies, allowing the higher self to be a point energy in your identity Godhead to allow and activate the Omega point. And now you are looking around the Crystal Palace and seeing images of Thoth, reading the wisdom and the knowledge on the walls. On one of the walls is the beautiful green emerald tablet. And you scan it and touch it. While you are in the great walls of Amenti, in the great hall here, you see wooden chairs in the back room, and you go to explore this area. And when you stick your head in for a little sneaky peek, you can see that there are 7 gods on these 7 beautiful wooden thrones. And each one of the 7 gods of Amenti acknowledges you. And you know they have been observing you for many lifetimes and guiding you and encourage you to complete your soul contracts. You then walk around the halls and see 3 arches, and it reminds you of the Mayan civilization with the 3 windows in stone. And one arch is the halls of death, the middle arch, hall of life, and the 3rd arch is the hall of mirrors. You know these 3 windows to time, and you know they are important. One of the lords explained that the windows of death will take you to regeneration chambers and to the judgment room, where your heart energy will be weighed for the purity it contains. And then the same Lord explains about the middle window, the halls of life. He explains when you go through these that you will reach rooms where you will go through your life reviews and your karmic contracts. And then he explains the last arched window, the halls of mirrors, where he tells you this is where you enter to see all the illusions in life and how you woke up to the illusions, how you worked and worked against them, and how you received the final knowledge that they were all just illusions. And in the halls of the mirrors, that you will receive the last fragment of the Omega point, where your soul will be able to choose to reincarnate or to go home. You have passed all the levels and all the tests, and you have a decision. You may stay on the first level in your accommodation to think about your choices. There's no rush, for time is an illusion. You now turn away from the arches and follow the dragon back to the entrance, and you ascend up through the spiral stone staircase, and you wave goodbye to the seven lords, and you leave your little accommodation room. You say goodbye to your dragon, and you're now back at the entrance with the golden gates in front of you. You give thanks to Anubis, and you walk through the golden gates, knowing that you've had your visitation in the Halls of Amenti, in the centre of Uluru. And all along the golden gates you can feel the crystal palace shining and glimmering. And you know you have just taken place something so special within your soul and given you light codes and giving you knowledge of the afterlife and the soul's journey and how much bigger it is than you ever thought possible. And you just stand at the golden gates and look back at the crystal palace, and you give thanks, heartfelt thanks for its existence, not only in the physical realms, but also in the spiritual realms. And you ask that the Hall of Amenti also help to activate Uluru for the waves of energy that are coming in, and for the people who will be returning to the Halls of Amenti. You give thanks and gratitude and respect. Now walk away from the Golden Gate. Keep walking through the Australian bush. Keep walking and looking back at beautiful Uluru. Its colour has changed. It feels lighter. It feels freer. It feels so high in energetic frequency. You keep walking now and not looking back because you know your job is done. And then slowly the dirt, the red dirt under your feet has turned into sand. And you are back on the beach. And you feel the little sand grains in between your toes. You can hear the water again. You can hear the birds again. You see the same sand dune came down the first time. You are now walking back up the sand dune. And with each step, you feel your physical body more. Wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. And you can slowly start to open your eyes. And you give thanks for the BA energy and the Omega Point, and for the Halls of Amenti, and of course, of Uluru. Now open your eyes fully, shake your body, come back grounded with full awareness of where you went, and with your higher self completely intact and anchored into your physical body. And giving thanks to Thoth and his wisdom and his knowledge, and know that you may return to this meditation at any time that you choose. Perhaps you would like to go through the other entrances, what are called the backdoor entrances, through the feet of the Sphinx at the Great Giza Complex, through the mountains. Himalayan mountains also have entrances into the Hall of Amenti. You also may choose to go through the stone windows in the main complexes to go visit the halls of death and the halls of light and the halls of mirror. You may return to each one of those arches to explore more there. And know that you have sent out a frequency of higher self, and allow your own divinity to grow and strengthen. You do not have to worship a god, as you are the God spark. You only have to honor and worship yourself, to raise your own vibration, to sparkle the golden light, to advance your own energetic fields, your own soul contracts, and your own spiritual tools. And to always have the remembrance that you are the golden light. You are the children of the golden light. And make every day glow. You may want to learn more about Thoth and his teachings and the Emerald Tablet. You may also want to learn more about the Halls of Amenti and to do your own research, or to study the Emerald Tablet. You're also made to share this knowledge with others and allow them to find their own light codes and to install them and activate them on themselves. Now that you're fully awake and grounded, you're back into your own room. Give thanks to Thoth, the wisdom, and your own Merkaba body, and your own third eye for the visualizations that you received. You will now be able to have total recall of your meditation, what you learnt, what you saw, and what you felt. You may want to write it down. Take some moment to do that. Pause if you need to. You might need to write a new language down or be the scribe like Thoth was. You might have seen signs and symbols. Write them down as well. You're welcome to use this meditation again, or to create your own, or to research some other meditations about the Halls of Amenti. You're welcome to do so. Now let's give thanks to all of our spiritual alliance for keeping us protected and safe, and guiding us and helping us to raise our own vibrations.